be honorable, you feel me? But until then, I've never seen nobody on no real thorough shit with it. Feel me?
Excuse me, this ain't Nori's podcast, okay? You guys want to keep it the fuck down?
Pour me a drink, then I'll be quiet.
All right, make a buy a Bing Bong, grab some Tiger Bone. But that's crazy. You think? See, you know what's crazy about that? We have the same father. We lived separate lives, basically, like for the most part. But I feel like the more I talk to you, the more I realize like we had like a parallel situation. Obviously, I'm a little older than you. How, 20? Can you say it on the record? You be lying about your age on your Wikipedia? Like, so I'm 29. So I got 5 years, that's not too much. So that's why I'd be when he says things sometimes to me, I'm like, oh shit, that's crazy. Like the young nigga sees that too, huh? But I was the same way in a sense where that's why I was the way I was. Like that's why I say I'm a package. Like I'm a lot because. Like, I'm not going to give that energy until I get it. Of like, we going to really make this shit work. You know what I'm saying? And the one time I did, I got double crossed. The bitch was no good. And I said to myself, I'll never, and I don't call women bitches unless, because men is bitches too. So a bitch is a bitch. But that's why I say, the bitch double crossed me. Because she caught me slipping. So I was like, yo, you know what? Never again. And but with my wife, that's why she knows this, but that's why I was fucked up because I was playing defense off the rip. Like I played defense. That's what I played defense. Like yo, you're gonna fuck this up at some point, but we'll go along with this. But you know what I'm saying? So with her, and that's what made me like. That's why our love was weird because it was like I was playing defense and it made me feel like. Look at yourself. Now it might be you, mother. Like I really had a moment like, yo, it might be me. Like, damn, she really didn't do anything wrong. Like I never, and I'm not, when I say I'm a package, I'm not irrational. Like if you know me, I'm crazy, but I'm not like, it's a method to my madness. So I really had a moment to myself where I was like, damn, like, maybe you should lighten up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck the wall. Like, I had a whole island. Like, people got a wall up, and because I'm very sensitive. But that's why I am the way I am, because I'm like, yo, like, if you fucking, I don't know, like, if you double cross me.
Nobody get too close, so
because I'm sensitive, though. It's not because I'm like, and I'm not sensitive. I'm not gonna go cry because some girl broke my heart. But I mean, like, yo, it'll fucking hurt me bad, and it'll do, like, real damage forever if you double cross me. So that's why I looked at it that way.
I'm the same exact way.
Yeah. So, but
same exact.
But that's why I say I look back sometimes and I'm like, damn, maybe it was me. And then I can pinpoint 5-6 things that made me feel the way I feel. Like, and maybe that was my lack of communication on me and her part. But I felt like, like I don't know. Like, and I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit with this chick. I was getting she cracked her phone or some shit, I forget. I'm pretty sure it was her iPhone. She cracked her iPhone. I'm like, yeah, I'll get it fixed for you. Like, I got you. I took it. I'm getting the shit fixed. Like, I'm standing over the dude, and a dude texts her, like, bing! I'm like, this was the first, I think that was, like, the first incident ever. Like, this is the chick that double crossed me. Like, I was like, huh? Like, and I don't go through women's phone. Like, if I feel like I gotta go through your phone, we already lost, and I might as well not even go. I'm not even gonna go down this road with you because we lost. If you make me feel like I need to go through your mobile device, it's already, I already know. I'm just looking for it at that point. So I already know. So I never went through her phone. I thought on my end open communication. I leave my phone face up, all trust. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, I left my bag in your car. Like, I looked at that shit, like, and the dude that was fixing the phone looked at me like, nigga. I guess, and I forget how, I was like, yo, it's my girl's phone. Like, so he knew, but I didn't, like, say anything, and the nigga was like, he's looking at me like, what? So I guess it was just written all over my face. I felt like, I don't know how getting shot feels, but it was basically, I felt like I got shot, like, like, you know when that shit be in Grand Theft Auto, be like, you know what that shit in GTA be like, wasted, like, nigga, I was distraught. You hear me? I looked at that shit like, oh my God, I thought we was good. Like, let him finish getting the phone fixed, because I'm like, what I'm gonna do? Like, no, take this shit back. Like, I'm still a man of my word. Like, you know what, you bitch? I said, help. Yeah, open it. What up? You live on the podcast. I was just telling a story about my baby moms, but I wasn't gonna say it was her, but now I say it's her. The story's already, like, I'm already at the end of it at this point. So no, this is real shit. So I'm like, wait, nigga, huh? Get the shit. I go back. She like, hey. I'm like, don't do that. I was like, here you go. You got a text message. She's like, you went through my phone? I was like, wait, what? I was like, I didn't go through anything. She's like, you go. That's what we do. We go. And I was like, wow, you sound like me.
Yo, chill.
I'm like, oh, you're trying to flip it up. I was like, oh, okay. So this is why I don't trust bitches. And I was like, see, I thought it was me. And she was the first one. And I wasn't going to tell the story, but since we were already in it, that was the first woman that I was like, you know what, Bo, you be on some bullshit. Like, I met her cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, you be on some bullshit. And you really, like, I have moments with myself for real. Like, that's why podcasting is easy, because I can just talk to myself for hours. I know it's crazy, but if I can admit it, it's not that bad, right? So I was like, you be on some bullshit, Bo. Like, you don't give women chances. You know, and I'm like, but it was something about her energy. Like, it was something, but that's why I say, if I feel like I gotta go through your phone, I know. But the shit didn't surprise me, but that's why it fucked me up. Because I was like, oh, see, I thought I was bugging and fighting a demon in my, like, it's your energy. Like, yeah, okay. So it's not, but it, like, proved me wrong. It proved me right in the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like, I was wrong with what I felt, but that made me feel like I was right. So after that, like, I was like, nope, never again. Like, and I just happened to meet, that's why I say when I met my now wife, like, I was telling her, like, yo, I'm in, like, not a jam, but I'm like, this is a whirlwind you want to jump in. This is playing double dutch. So it was also, like, I was being honest with her, because I was like, yo, like, I'm really at a place in my life where I want to try, and I don't, women know with me, I tell them up front, like, I don't want to be your friend. I'm not good at being friends with women. I want to have sex with you. Like, like at some point, let me tell you, that's why I said I'd say this podcast, because I got to tell a whole story to make shit make sense. Like, at some point with a friendship with a woman, like, I'm like, yo, in order for us to really be cool how you think we're cool, like, I gotta fuck. Like, if I don't know what sex is like with you, like, I gotta know if you be bugging or not, because that's like the last little piece of the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, a woman can tell you anything, everything. She'll tell you about her man, she'll confess every sin, she'll tell you whatever. But, and you can take it for what it is, because everybody has a girl that just tells shit. But I don't know how all men feel, maybe it's just me, but like, at some point you're like, yeah, but if we don't have sex, like, this shit don't really, because you could be no good, like, you know what I mean? Like, you could be a no good girl, and this is just the other end of it. After we have sex, I know the real you. Like, right after you come with a girl, you come to your senses. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you really know her. Like, then you're like, oh, you be laid up in the bed. I gotta look at you. I got living pussy, and I gotta order Chinese food. You're no good. So that's why I was saying all that to say, I really gotta know a woman before, like, anything. You know what I'm saying? But it goes back to me being sent. Like, I gotta know who I'm telling my secrets to on all phases. I gotta know that if we fuck and shit ain't going your way how you think it's gonna go, you still will hold it down. And then I can love you. Because I'm not perfect. But I can't have somebody else that's not perfect, because then we're fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a man, I believe every person, and I say men and women, I know people got their own shit, but I'm just speaking, I can't speak for them because that's not me. So I just speak but I feel like every man has to have a woman that loves him the same, that, like, puzzle piece. So I'm not perfect. I'm not saying my wife is perfect, but she's perfect for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you can't hold it down in the places that I lack, we're fucked up. We're never gonna work. And some women will be like, oh, well, that's just, that's crazy. Like, if I'm a cheater, you can't be a fucking cheater. Who we learning from? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going back to my baby mom story. I'm like, my nigga, what are we arguing about? Like, I was like, wait, why do I have to prove to you that I'm not lying to you about going through your shit because you got... I'm like, who's running game on who here? I was really, like, oh, so I'm bugging. And then the crazy shit after that, I explained it to her, like, listen, you can't, because I'm trying to get the exact time period right. If I'm going to slander it, it's got to be... If I'm going to confess my sins, they can't be alternative facts. So that was she wasn't pregnant yet. That was the very beginning. And I overlooked that, like... Well, I mean, I didn't know she was pregnant then. Pardon me. So I was really like, my nigga, this is crazy. Like, and she like, we're like, even if you just text me, we're just friends. I'm like, no, my nigga. Oh, I'm like, listen, let me tell you. If you have to have a male friend, this game is void. I'm not saying I know anything. I know everything. But if I can't come to you for the answers, and you can't come to me for the answers, because I know myself. Like, that's why I say, I know that I cannot be friends with a woman. I'm gonna want to fuck. But I got morals. Some niggas are friends with women because they want to fuck and they don't have morals. So if I'm home and I'm bugging, that's why I say I'm a package. If I'm getting irrational and you like, you know what? And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this, I'm out of here. And I storm off. And you text him like, would you believe he? And he's like, damn, that's crazy. If a woman does it, that's fine. Because, women gonna do what they do. If another man is slandering me, she's going to him for I don't know why. That's why it's just not okay with me. I don't know why, but whatever he's gonna say is obviously not. She'll come back with like, yeah, you're like, if he was like, that's crazy. I would never do that. Or I don't even know if he said, even if he said, or it would be worse if he was like, yo, sometimes men just get irrational, and she was like, yeah, true. And she had to go to him to understand that, and she couldn't come to me and be like, why'd you just storm out? And I'm like, baby, sometimes I get crazy. You know that. And she like, oh yeah, true. If you gotta go to another man for the answers, we're fucked up. Like, and I know it's a bunch of men here, so that, and I had a listener say that to me, like, yo, you can just be around men talking about women. But like, I invite all women up to the podcast, like, I have women on, but like, if I'm wrong, just stop me. I feel like that shit is real. So, like, for us to go to that, and don't get me wrong, there's women that I talk to who I'm not like, I'm not attracted to them. Like, we're cool. We're not best friends. Like, we're
associates.
Not associates, because we're cool. But I mean, like, we're friends. But when I say friends, I mean like the people you're in your circle. Yeah. That's what I mean. I want to clarify that also. Like, don't think you gotta fuck every coworker. Like, that's just weird. Like, that's what makes niggas with no morals. That's where my line in the sand is. Like, oh, see, you're no good. Like, that's what differentiates us. Anyway, I was saying all that to say, I'm a motherfucking package. And for you say you never had a girlfriend, don't feel like you wrong or that's crazy or... Nah, you good. Don't feel like it's a bad thing, because it would be cool. See, in this day and age... Alright, see, now you niggas is getting crazy. In this day and age, you're not gonna... It used to be you find a woman that's a virgin, or a man that's a virgin, and you have that together. So you like a millennial virgin. I know that sounds crazy, but like, you fucked before, but if you've never committed to someone, that's big. If you ask me, like, I feel like that's a good thing. Like, I feel like women should be like, hold on. Now, why would you want to meet a woman with kids? You're like, hold on. Like, you got a strike against you, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's like, you and someone already didn't work